Okay, got a little thing out. Got the yellow signs all plucked up. It's 9:25 in the morning. And they're using this little thing. It's adorable. And they're piling the bricks over there. It's not as you guys can see by this tree, it's not a biking day today. I'll be horribly exhausted. Yeah, see, that's basically it picks up bricks. Yeah, I'm totally unsure as to what fully is going on, but it's probably going to take like a month to do. For the entire time we've lived here, this has been a different color than everything else, and I think what they're going to do is they're going to try to make it look like this over there, which means you got to pick up all the brick, you got to lay them down, you got to get them in the right shape for all the various reasons, and re-bricking. And they do. They just slide the thing right underneath and pick the bricks up from the ground. Get a better look at that next time they do it. Yeah, it's a very sunny and partially cloudy day. I have therapy at 1 o'clock. See? Huh. Would you look at that? So you all know where I'm at. That's going to be the entrance over... Where's my finger? That's going to be the entrance over there. To the underground biking garage underneath all this water. And a lot of the tour boats are now going to be docking over here. They're still doing some construction over there, obviously, with the big crane and stuff, but... I mean, if I wanted to, I could just go down those stairs and walk down here and walk up those stairs or over there. Still got tour boats going through. Trying to figure out where all that whistling is coming from. There must be a road blockage or something, and the police are out doing something with it, like managing it because the lights are off. I'm a little early for therapy. I think I'm going to do a long walk, get some steps in or something. I mean, I am going to the gym later, but yeah, there's like 5,000 bike parking down there. Just let you know. Okay, the wind is still very strong today. I'm heading down to the 19 to go to the gym. As soon as I lose a bunch of tourists here, I'll chat with you guys about therapy. A lot of progress and realizations. But anyways, so yeah, so imagine, you will, you get hurt in a certain area a lot. This becomes a very sensitive area. These are my anxiety attacks, my panic attacks. Constantly having them. So my brain is much more cued into what it feels like to have one. So when I start having one, even minorly, for a very minor reason, the brain falls off the cliff. Which is probably what happened back in Hilversum when I was standing at the bus. And I panicked and I didn't make it to the thing because the bus was late. Meaning if the bus was late, more than just usual, like I'm 2 or 3 minutes is fine, waiting for the bus driver to come out because they're lazy or something. And then Yeah. But then thinking about the train strikes and not being able to get to practice on a Sunday. Ugh. Or not being able to have, just not being ready to go because like Thursday I panicked, and then suddenly like, oh, I haven't been showing up. I don't really have like a reason, blah, 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 to this, that, and the other thing, and things spike. Oh, look, I'm biking, and I'm biking into the wind, so you ever try to breathe into the wind? And then it cascades. So hopefully that will work. Realizing that because I have this grooved idea of what an anxiety attack is, my brain kind of says, hey, you might be. Please consider the following. We're not going into the Bill Nye the Science Guy sort of thing, but that's still the idea. And so when the heart rate goes up, like due to jogging, my brain is conditioned that I'm going to start suffocating and I can't breathe. And maybe there is something that allows for that one, that I do have a bit of a breathing problem as is. Maybe there is something in my throat or some sort of idea that allows me to wheeze a little bit more than usual, and thus it feels like I'm dying. So then the anxiety gets kicked up and I have to chill at practice physically. The problem is everyone does 2 laps. I can do about 1, but if I try to go for the second one, it just feels like I'm just running through dying. And I don't like that. Okie dokie. So I had to use one of their towels. Everything's been weird today with therapy at 1 o'clock and having to go by the freaking butcher and whatnot. It's now like 3:10. I just got done chest pressing, got up to 80 kilos. I just sat down and did a warm up because I forgot because that machine over there was taken up. And that's a little late time, and I probably could. Shoulder feels a little weird. I'm probably gonna go do leg press and stuff. Lifting heavy things will help. But yeah. And then I head downstairs and I'll head up a protein shake. As long as I get like good leg press in, I could do more legs than I can chest. Shoulder feels a little weird. Most of the upper body does. But I only really work the legs in practice, so if I can get like a Thursday, Sunday, and a Tuesday, it could work. But I guess we'll go over and do that one. And then, I don't know, see if anything's crampy or sore or whatnot. Okie dokie, I'm home now. I'm gonna close this little blind because the sun is possibly able to bing, bing, bing and bounce around. So I'll turn on the lights. I'm just assuming that WoW's gonna have like a restart now. And so, yeah, I'll just do No Man's Sky or something. And then Aaron and I are having Taco Mundo later, and then whatnot. I spent a lot of time actually talking with Gabriel at the gym. I wound up going 180 on the leg press, the one that I was doing before. Because like I did the warm up with 110. And then I moved it up 20 kilos and was like, okay, I'm still doing 10 of this. And then I moved it up to 160. And then I was able to pump out 5 confidently. So I did like a very set to failure. Just, but not locking out, because we all know how locking out a leg press can go. I'm like super curious. Is there a new community expedition? No community expedition at this time. Guys, just start a community expedition. They don't have the assets. They're still probably trying to stabilize the Nintendo one, whatever console Nintendo decides it's gonna do of its own weird volition. It's always been PlayStation v Xbox, and then Nintendo's over there. I'm like doing good, but still just off on its own, doing its own little business. Anyways, I have a little drink I picked up because, I don't know, there's always these fresh pressed stuff. What? So, I'm just going to let you guys look that up. For one of the weird things for one of these little fresh pressed juices, it's got a B rating for Nutri-Score. Like, yeah. Vortel, Sinasapple, and Hembersap. So, yeah, I will give that a little try here. I'll just prop that up. Camera balance. I know you're leaning on the... Perfect. Make sure it's perfect. Does that fucking smell? Ooh. Sometimes I think they're just randomly mixing things together. And be like, hey, is this Cell? Who? No. No, that's not good. I mean, I'll finish drinking it, but no, I won't be buying it again.